Anna, we are live again. I am so happy to be here with you.
Me too. I can't believe it's already been a week since we were here last time.
No, and isn't it interesting? We haven't even met once physically,
No, no, it's
but
unbelievable.
but the connection between us is, yeah, so strong,
Yes,
even though we haven't met.
yes. And I think that's something that we can also share with other people that are joining
Yes,
us here tonight.
yes.
Mm.
Let's start this live broadcast by light a candle for us and for all
Yes,
the women and men perhaps who's watching,
yes.
because
And now my cat wants to join too.
your cat wants to join. Oh, that's so nice. I closed the door so my dog cannot join. But isn't it? I think, Anna, this program is so much for the women that we want to inspire and, but also ourselves. Isn't it right? We've been talking
Yes,
about that, even though that we've been on this path for some while and have taught ourselves and learned a lot of tools. It's not the same as our life becomes yoo-hoo easy all the time.
no, absolutely not. So I'm so
Yeah.
happy that we can share this with people, that we have been through difficulties and we still meet difficulties.
Yes.
Life keeps throwing challenges at us,
Mm.
but with the tools and with the insights that we want to share within this program, it becomes
Mm.
easier. You can
Mm.
you can sort of hold space for yourself amidst all the struggle and chaos,
Mm.
and and still you can feel strong and confident, although
Yes,
sometimes
and we
it's
can
difficult.
hold space for each other. That's
Yes,
so much
absolutely.
what this program also is about. To yeah, be the shoulder that somebody can lean her head on,
Yes,
and provide a community, because as we both have learned, one thing is to know all the right things to do and to think when
mm,
you're in a transformation or in a difficult period. Another thing is to do it.
yes. And you
And
can read about things, but you really have to experience it to make it a part of your life. And although
mm,
you already did that, you have to do it over and over and over again because you keep discovering no, new layers within yourself. But you are getting
yes,
closer and closer, I believe.
I think so too.
Yes,
So let's talk a little bit about this program. Let's talk
yes,
about what's in it. What is the different steps we're going through? What is the intention? What is the idea? Because it's so much more than just
hmm,
nice things to do or to implement. I really, I know that when we combine our different qualities, we can create a program where it really is a space for someone to discover her inner strength. And I say in this program for her, because isn't it right, Anna, that we have been thinking about making the same kind of program for men?
yes,
We'll start out with the
absolutely.
women,
Mm,
and we have to think about what kind. Is it still the golden thread inside or the golden man inside? But this program is for women, and it's a space where you as a woman can find your inner strength and be mirrored in your beauty and find another way of living. But I in the future we will do it for men as well.
yes. And it's not about sort of curing something that is
No.
wrong. It's it's just about being more you, and perhaps today you are powerful, you can feel you're powerful full, but yet You can doubt yourself, or you have dreams you want to go after, but still there is something holding you back. You don't know what it is. You're not aware of what it is because there are so many things under the surface. And
Hmm.
that's what we want to share in this program, how you can discover your own potential and find your own inner strength. And that's what we want to call find your inner gold.
Yes, exactly. And I think Mother Earth need us to evolve.
Hmm.
So this is important for both men and women. So we start out with the women,
Yes.
and we will involve. So let me share this as also as we did last time. Let me share our PowerPoint, and
Hmm.
I can just move this one. Because as we talked about today, we will go a little bit deeper into what kind of model, what kind of tools are we using. So we talked about this program is about awareness and transformation. It's about
Yes.
going deep, not only scratching the surface, but allowing ourselves to go underneath the surface to the biggest part of the iceberg.
Yes. Because I think a lot of people, many people live their lives above the surface, and that's what they show to others, and also perhaps the only thing that they show to themselves. They feel, you can feel that there is something more, but you are not aware of it. But as you
Hmm.
can see, I think this picture of the iceberg is so beautiful because we always are so much more than we show. Um,
Yes.
so
And
that's where
that
we
we
want to,
know.
that we know,
And
that we are aware of.
also that we know, yes.
Yes.
Because that's where the awareness comes in. We
Hmm.
really would encourage you to go deeper and find your strength and change some of these limiting mindsets, which
Hmm.
is one of the steps in this program. So awareness and transformation, that's the theme.
Hmm.
Wouldn't you say that, Anna?
Yes,
For this
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Totally
going deeper.
agree. Yeah.
So the model we are working with is this circle of transformation. It's 5 steps that, well, you and I, Anna, we have different tools that we have been working with. I've been working with this circle of transformation, and you have, when we combine our tools, when I presented this model for you, you said, oh, it looks exactly like the steps that I am working with a
Yes.
little bit different names.
Yeah.
So these are the 5 steps.
Yes. Yeah.
You
They
go through
work beautifully.
presence.
Yeah, they work beautifully together. I mean, I have when I used to do it, I have 3 circles, but they are basically the same things, and we have more or less the same names. So I think the tools will work beautifully together.
Yes.
Um, yeah. So yes, you start.
So these are like Ignu. Okay, that's interesting. Your cat want to participate, and my son keeps showing up.
Yeah, it must be the energy. They are drawn to our energy,
Let's hope
or they
so.
just want to be famous.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. So
Yeah.
these are the 5 steps, and what I have experienced in my work is that when you go through these 5 steps, you will feel a very deep transformation because you are igniting your inner power. So the first step, let's go through them. The first step is presence. And presence comes in 2 different ways. It's both being really present with yourself and feel your inner power and ignite your inner voice. So that's the picture of you, Anna,
Mhm.
with the yoga. Is it at Öresund, or where is it?
Yes, it is. It is. You can see
It
the bridge there in the background.
it looks like you're looking over to me, Anna. You're
Yeah, I
standing in
probably
Malmö.
did. Yes, I
Yes.
probably did.
And I'll be waving on the other side.
Yeah.
So presence is both about finding your inner voice, because that voice is going to help you to go through the other steps. And of course, all these steps will be guided by us, both with very tangible tools and also meditations. So presence is also about like yeah, getting clarity of where you're starting. So we thought about using one of your tools as well, the growth wheel, or the dive.
Yes.
What did you call
Yeah,
it
I
again?
think there are different names. It's a Wheel of Life or Growth Wheel. It's kind of an analytical tool where you have a kind of a helicopter perspective on your life and the different parts of your life. It's a way of being, yeah, gaining clarity on where you are, where are the things that actually are working quite well in your life, and where does this frustration come from? Because often when we have struggles, they are just circulating in our minds and we cannot really spot them. What is it? What is the problem? Where does this frustration come from? So this is a great tool to get a picture and gain clarity on where are you today? Where do you want to work? Where do you want to start your journey? Yeah.
Yes. So again, it's a beautiful picture of both like the meditative states that we're guiding you through, and the tangible tools that we call home play, not homework, but home play, that you
Mm.
can work with throughout the week. And
Yeah.
again, we have put the picture of the iceberg, because we will invite you through every step to go a little bit deeper than you normally do. Um,
Mm.
and yes, so that's the first step, presence. The second step is desires.
Mm.
And here, the iceberg is very important, because what we will invite you to is to be aware of not just what you would like to have, but what you are longing to have. So we will guide you through some processes where you will be aware of what is it really that you're longing for. And
Yeah.
because it's almost, no, it's not almost, it's always a feeling that you're longing for. That's how we as humans are working or functioning.
Mm.
When we need a new job, or a new car, or a boyfriend, or lose 5 kilos, or we're always looking for a feeling. So it's never just the top of the iceberg, it's always something deeper.
Yes. And I think that's where this emptiness or this confusion, I think quite a few people feel, because you feel you want something and you get that thing. And perhaps you feel this kind of satisfaction for minutes or a couple of days, but then you are back again. There is something that you feel that you are missing. And I think that's where we want to guide you to find what it is beneath this wanting, the more deeper longing, I think you call it, Nynne. It's, I mean, you're
Mm,
really, really deep within desire. What is it? How do you want to feel when you
mm,
live the life you want?
mm. So, again, in this step, we will guide you through a meditative state so you can hear your inner voice about what you're longing for. And you will also be presented with tangible tools to get clarity again.
Yes.
Um, in your so here we talked about both vision board and journaling, and today's meditation is an invitation for you to dream where you will be in your most perfect state, in your golden state and
Mm,
golden life.
mm,
But that will be in the end.
mm.
The third step is about obstacles. Why haven't you already received what you're longing for? What is blocking your way? Again, it's very important with these iceberg thought, because we can have a tendency to think, oh, it's because my husband, or it's because that job, or it's because something which is on top of the iceberg. But actually, it's almost always something about an inner limiting belief, something inside you that is stopping you. Because at least what we have been talking about, Anna, and that's really my core belief, you have got everything inside you for living this wonderful life that you would like to live. You got
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
But
Yeah, I
but
think often, yeah, we are held back by fears. I think often when I talk to people and they tell me about their dreams, and then when I ask them why they don't go for it, First, they say something very obvious, like you said, I can't quit my job, or I can't do, do, do. But then when you keep asking, there is very often some kind of fear of something, fear of losing security, fear of losing money or whatever. But going beneath and find what that fear comes from, then it's easier to kind of, yeah, find a way around the obstacles, or climb them, or
Yes.
however you choose. And often they
Yes.
are not even there. They are obstacles. They are only in your mind. They are not real. And when you can see they are not real, they will just kind of dissolve, just disappear without you
Mm,
having to put in too much effort.
mm. And again, I think it's important, at least in my work, I know that locating, get clarity about
Mm-hmm.
what is it actually? Oh, it was my fear of losing control.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. I didn't knew that. Or
Yeah.
fear of somebody getting angry with me. Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The minute you get clarity about, oh, it's a stone. It's
Yeah.
not, it's a stone in front of me. Then you can ignite your strength and your inner power in a totally different way of like, oh, a stone, that's no problem. I can just go around it or underneath or jump over or but the
Yeah.
clarity part of being aware of, and that's what we go back to, the awareness, what is it actually blocking me?
Yeah.
So again, in this third step, you will have both the meditative state where you ask yourself, and you will also like use structures and home play to be aware of what is actually blocking you so far. And we will hold the space for you because everybody got blockages.
Yeah.
Everyone, and nobody is perfect. Not even us. Isn't it right,
No,
Anna?
far from it, far from it. If we were, we would not be here, Nynne, because that's what brought us here in the first place.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
We're on a journey like everyone else.
Yeah.
So, step 4 is about new paths. And again, new path is there's many there are different things in it. One thing is to understand that if you want some kind of transformation in your life, you got to do something else. You got to take another road that you normally do. You got to do something different.
Mm.
Otherwise, you won't move. And it's also new paths is within this step, we guide you through some meditation where you imagine that you're already there.
Mm.
So you combine this step with your desires, with the step of desires of what you're longing for. Because what's very interesting is that um, when you use your five senses in a meditation or visualization where you really imagine you're there, if you look into your brain, you're making new neural
Oop.
network. Oh, that's interesting. Let me see if I
Don't
can
let us run out of
do.
energy right
No,
now.
no, no, no. I will just do like this. Uh, did it work? Yes.
Yes. Just to make sure they pay attention and stay with us, we
Yes.
just put it in for the excitement. Yes, and and I think that's very nice, because new paths, I think also it's very much about dare to step outside your comfort zone, do things that you didn't do before, because when you choose a new direction in your life, you have to do new things. That can be scary, that can be difficult, and that's why we want to share with you how you can do it. But we also provide a supportive community. You will not be on your
Mm.
own on this journey.
No, because that's really something that we have discovered in our lives. We need other humans to mirror us, to
Mm.
support us, to mirror us on our way, because otherwise it can be lonely, and then you can go into an old fear of, yeah, then I will be alone. No, 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 I need to be a part of a community. So it's so important that that when you dare to do something different in your life and not just staying in your comfort zone, that you have someone who supports you. And yes, isn't it right, Anna, that both you and I have tried many times to do something which was scary, and but when we stepped into it, uh, it really gave us experiences that we wouldn't have had if we didn't dare to go on these new paths.
Yes. And I think there it's important that you find the motivation to take these steps, because you don't want to be uncomfortable unless you gain something from it. And that's also something that we will help you to find your inner motivation and to stick to your motivation, so you can dare to be more courageous and walk these new paths in your new
Yes.
life. Mm, yes.
And the last step, which is also very, very important, it's routines. Because you are human like we are. And it's so interesting, us humans, we have a tendency to stick with what we know instead of, even though that on the paper or like everything seems like wonderful if you step out of it, we have a tendency to stay with what we know.
Mm,
So, and if you want to do something different, you have to implement it in your life and you have to make it a routine. Otherwise, your mind and your body has a tendency to go back on the old paths. So routines is a very important tool, and it's both this fifth step, but it's also something that we help you to implement throughout the other steps.
yes.
Otherwise, it becomes, oh yeah, that was a nice cause, and I have to remember this, and then you do it for 2 weeks, and then back to your normal.
Yes, and I
So
think
we help.
that's also one of the reasons why we choose to run the program for 12 weeks, because that is enough time for you to establish new routines and to change habits and make these new ways of doing things the normal way of doing things. And
Mm.
also, I think routines is, I think human beings, the people you surround yourself self with, they are also in a way a structure or a routine that will help you stick to the path. And that's why it's so important that within the golden program you are also part of a community of other women who will support you.
And I also think that we have talked about the balance of going from doing to
Mm,
being as well, being
mm,
more. And that's why also we have stretched out this program for 12 weeks, because each step that we're going through is for 2 weeks. So it's not like tick, 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 you have to remember to do your home play and la 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 and meet. No, there is time for you to dwell in these steps to implement it very nice and calmly into your life, because that's also very important when you work with us, that you get a better balance between the doing and the being.
yes.
Isn't that right, Anna?
Mm, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So let us see what is, oh yeah, the
Yes.
golden
So,
program.
yeah, the golden program, as we mentioned, it will run through 12 weeks, and we will go through these 5 steps as we have presented them here tonight. And we will start on March the 28th. That is actually in 3 weeks, I think, and go on till June the 30th. And the time will be the same time as we are broadcasting now. It's every Sunday at 8 p.m. And there will be both interactive classes. We will have them, I believe, on Zoom. So you will be able to ask questions and we can have breakout session. So there you can work in smaller groups. And every time we will also have a meditation, because we think this awareness thing is so very important to keep you on track and really implement this feeling good about yourself feeling and being aware of yourself feeling. And as Nynne said, we will have home play, and that's the work or the play you do between the sessions, where you can where you make this journey your own journey, where you see where these tools fit your life, where you are right now. And we will have Q&A sessions where you ask us questions and give you guidance throughout the program. And we will also have sessions where there will be sharing in smaller groups, because when we are in the big group, it can be difficult to talk, yeah, to share your story. And also we want you to have the possibility to be mirrored, to really meet someone else and talk with someone else. So therefore we have these smaller group sessions as well. And yes,
Exactly. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what we talked about. It's very important that you know that you become part of this golden community of other women and us who's on the same path as you, finding our inner goal, getting awareness of where we are stuck, where we have old limiting beliefs, and how we can help each other to release those limiting beliefs and move forward. So please don't hesitate to call us or to ask us questions. You can go on our website, thegoldenprogram.one, and there is both our phone numbers and emails. Please don't hesitate to call us or to contact us, write us, and you can also write us from our Facebook page, I
yeah,
think,
yeah,
if you have any questions.
yes. So, how do you feel? Yeah.
Ta-da! Yes, we came to the meditation. So I will just remove this one and go back to this one. I'll put this one on. Um, yes, I would like to guide you in a meditation. This time it's all about imagining you in your golden future. So I really, when I guide this meditation, it will only be for 5 minutes, so it's a short one. But just to give you a taste of when you connect to your inner source, you have an imaginary capacity to visualize and and imagine this golden future of yours, because that's really something that we work with in this program as well, your capacity to imagine the world that you would like to be in. It can be difficult, but the more you train it, it's almost like a muscle. The easier it gets for you.
Yeah, and what,
So
like they say, what you can imagine, you can achieve.
yes,
Mm.
exactly.
Mm.
So when I guide you in this meditation, allow yourself to play. Allow yourself to just, yeah, accept what's coming up for you. Because there's no right or wrong here. You cannot fail. You cannot be stupid or lazy or anything. You cannot do it not right. What's coming up for you is exactly what should come up for you. So sit yourself comfortably or lay down wherever you are. Perhaps you would like to close your eyes, or perhaps you would like to have open eyes and just find a place where you can focus. And now just give yourself permission to breathe deeply, calm and deeply. And imagine for each time you breathe in, you breathe gold and clarity and calmness, a golden soothing color in through your nose, and it's spreading out inside your body. And when you breathe out, you imagine that throughout your feet there is golden roots, big golden roots, strong And they're going so deep into Mother Earth. So you become your own tree. So each time you breathe in, you breathe this beautiful golden color inside your body. And when you breathe out, you imagine how you release all the things that you don't need anymore throughout your roots. And it's going like golden color or whatever color that suits you down through the roots, down to Mother Earth. And there it will be transformed into energy and used for all the beautiful flowers and trees and lakes and seas and on our earth. So imagine how your body is relaxing, and just accepting that for a while throughout the next 5 minutes, you're just here with us, Nynne and Anna, and you're allowing yourself to dream, to let go of your limiting beliefs and struggles, and just entering a golden and beautiful environment. So now imagine yourself, you wake up in the morning, you wake up in a beautiful golden light. It's early in the morning and the sun is shining through the window. You can feel the warmth. And right there, you're like drinking this beautiful golden light from the sun. And now imagine that you wake up to this most beautiful, wonderful day of yours in your golden future. So, where are you? Who are you laying next to? Are you laying next to someone? Are you alone? Imagine your bedroom. What does it look like? Is it full of colors and pillows, or is it just white? Imagine how calm and still energized you are when you're here in your bed. And now get up and go out to your living room, or you are going out of your bedroom, and just imagine where you are. Are you on a beach? Are you in your normal living room? Where are you? And what kind of feelings do you have in this moment? Are you excited? Are you content? Who's next to you? Are you alone, or is somebody else with you? Any cats or dogs or children or someone you love? A man, a woman? Look who you're surrounded with. And this is your imagination, and everything is possible within your imagination. So just order whatever you would like to have. Place the people and the surroundings you would like to have. And pay attention to your feelings and to your sensations in your body. What kind of morning is this? And now imagine you going to work. What kind of work do you have? Are you in an office? Are you working from home? Is your work something that really inspires you? Or is it something you know you have to do to fulfill other people's need? Or is it something that you're longing for to do? Imagine what kind of work you are having. And perhaps it's not even work. Perhaps it's your hobby or your passion you're living up. where you earn your money. Or perhaps you have money enough to do exactly what you would like to do. You're in your imagination, so just play along. Place the surroundings, the people, the things that you would like to have. What are you doing throughout the day? Are you writing a book? Are you walking by the beach? Are you coaching someone? Just play along and see what your inner desires is presenting for you. And don't think that it should be the right thing or this is not possible. Just play along, just for those 5 minutes you're here with us. And now we reach the afternoon and the beginning of the evening. Where are you now? Are you surrounded by friends, making dinner with them? Are you alone? Are you with your children? Where is it? Is it in your house or somewhere else? So imagine you are right there where you would like to be. And remember, this is your imagination, so you can just order anything you need. The right people, the right surroundings, and just pay attention to how you feel. How you feel in this situation. It's time for dinner. What do you eat? Where do you eat? What do you drink? Try to taste and smell and imagine you're right there. And now it's later in the evening. Perhaps the sun is setting. Perhaps you see the sky with the stars on, a bright moon. It's time for you soon to go to bed. But before you go to bed, sit down, look upon the sky, the big black sky with the beautiful stars on, and go through your day. What kind of day did you just have? Make it a reflective moment for yourself. And just be aware of that. Yes, some things are more difficult to manifest than others. But you have the right to have the life that you would like to have. It's your life. This is your opportunity to be aware of what kind of things, situations, and people you would like to have in your life. Because it's all about your feelings. It's all about what you would like to feel. So take a deep breath and imagine you're going to bed wherever bed is. Perhaps in your normal bedroom, perhaps on a beach, perhaps in a tree, in a cave, wherever it suits you to sleep and rest and recharge your batteries. This journey might have presented you with picture of something you think this is too much or nobody can live that kind of life, and you're probably right. Perhaps this was the most wonderful day in your life without any challenges. But what is important is that check in with your body right now where you are when you're listening to my voice. Feel the sensations in your body. This kind of kindness and calmness that you just reach within your body. This is what's bringing your life. This is what's helping you to step forward, to move ahead. This inner strength and capacity of imagining your world, imagining what kind of feelings you would like to have. This is your gold. This is your gold mine. And with this gold mine, you can achieve what you would like to have in your life. So take a deep breath and in your own pace, come back to this Facebook Live, this Zoom call, not this Zoom call, this Facebook Live. And just know that what you just did is a healing moment for you. I hope.
Thank you, Nynne. That was very beautiful. And
It
I
was a
think
little bit
also,
longer, little bit
yeah,
longer than I
yeah,
suspected, but
yes,
hmm,
yes. It was very beautiful. And I think it's a important and beautiful reminder that we deserve to live the life we are longing for. We all deserve to live the life we are meant to live. And we all have this power within ourselves to create that life. We
mm,
all have so much more potential
yes,
than we usually think.
yes. And sometimes it could be difficult to connect to it and help
Mm,
it to the surface, but that's very much what we're going to do in this program. And as we talked about, we are going to be healed ourselves as well, teaching
yes,
this program.
yes. That is something that never finishes. It
No.
just goes on. Mm, yes. So, should we just say thank you that
Yes,
you
yes, we
joined us
should.
here tonight?
Yes, yes,
And
thank
we
you
will
very
be,
much.
yeah, and we will be back next Sunday at the same time
Yes,
with a new
yes,
live. We have not yet decided what we want to share then, but by then we will know. So
yes, we
please,
will.
yeah.
If you have
And
anything you would ask us about, please contact us and we can implement it in our next Facebook Live.
yes, uh,
So, yes, have a wonderful Sunday evening or morning or wherever time it
you
is that
are,
you're watching from. Yes. And we will be back next Sunday. So have a beautiful week until we meet again.
yeah. See you. Thank
Bye,
you.
Anna.
And bye. And bye, Nina.